Hello, Facebook. Looking good over there. Happy Friday, you guys. Hello, YouTube. Happy Friday. All right. Looks like we got an excellent connection. That one's looking good too. That one's looking good. Microphone seems to be on. All right. Happy Friday. Got lots to share with you today. Let's see here. Say hello when you find me. And I am going to show you what's up, what's happening. Let's get a little more light on the subject there. That'll do. Got kind of a hard shadow over here. I'm not sure what's going on. All right. I'm ready. You ready? There's Belinda. Hey, Belinda. Happy Friday. Hello, Paula. Okay, that's good. YouTube's looking good. There's Joy. Hey, Joy. Hello. Okay, good. You guys can hear me? I got lots to share today. Paula's watching from Virginia. Fantastic. All right. So I don't know where to start. Let's first introduce our project for today, if I can find the cards we're making. This is crazy. Oh, you guys. I'm really excited to stamp with you. I've got kind of a simple card. It's a spoiler alert. Just everybody should know. It's a spoiler alert. Oh, I see my cards. If you ordered a Party Piggy class packet already, we are hard at work. They need some labels still. This is the thank you card that you're going to get in that packet. So that's what we're going to make today. Jessica says, I hear you fine. Tony says, hello, liked, shared on Facebook too. Thank you. That's how we grow around here. Please share the post. You can share in a couple of different ways. You can share right through the app, right here, right now. You can share by tagging a friend or telling a friend about our content. That would be really awesome. But you can share best by right through the app here. Keep making comments. I want to hear from you. Do those thumbs up and those emoji reactions. Those are all things that really help us. Let's see here. How's everything looking? Okay, so we're going from here. So this is today's card. And it is a spoiler alert. If you've ordered the Party Pig Stampin' Stick card class packet, then first of all, thank you. Our Stampin' Stick classes are such a huge success, but they wouldn't be without you guys. So thanks for making them a huge success. Everybody's asking about Stampin' Stick class packets. So we will have those class packets. Our goal is to have them in the store 7 to 10 days before the live class. That's our goal. This is kind of new to us. This is a new packet, a new class. So we would really love to get that. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm messing around with the view here. Sorry. Hold on. Let me see if that helps. I don't know if that helps. We would really like to get a good solid calendar on this, but that's going to take doing it for a little while. Stampin' Stick card class is our newest thing, and that's just it. It just takes a little bit of doing it to get a routine. So yeah, that's our goal. Stampin' Stick card class for Thursday, next Thursday. Oh yeah, look at that. I did fix it. Oh my gosh. There's a delay, and I can see how long it takes to fix it. For some reason, I have a black bar across the top of my screen, and I'm trying to mess with that. It's distracting. Ha! There was my head. Got to be careful of that. Hello, everybody. Did you just see me? My hair's a mess. All right. So, Stampin' Stick card class. I'm going to go back to the comments after. Anne says, love the Stampin' Stick card classes. Yay, I'm glad you love them. They're new for us, and we're really enjoying doing them. We're enjoying producing them. We have a whole lot of fun designing and producing them. I have so much fun presenting them, and you guys are making them a hit for the business by purchasing them. We love you, and we are very thankful. The class is absolutely free. They're Thursdays on YouTube and Facebook. They'll stay on YouTube for the duration, for as long as YouTube will let me keep them there. That's how long they'll stay there. Facebook, they stay for 30 days, I think, before they delete them. And then, of course, we embed them into the blog. So you will, kitchentablestamper.com will archive them there forever and ever. So Stampin' Stick card class. Next one is Party Piggy. And this is the class packet that this thank you card is going in. So if you order this packet, you're going to get one of these handmade by, mostly, by Jan and Joyce, but with a little bit of help all around from some of the rest of the team. Designed by me, handmade with love by my team. So spoiler alert, my Stampin' Stick card class, we're going to do these. All right, so this will be card number 1 in Stampin' Stick. This will be card number 2 in our Piggy Stampin' Stick. And this will be card number 3. Now, if you get the PDF or the class packet, there are, or if you're an In Color Club member, we did these yesterday at In Color Club. So just a little variation here, not much a difference. We just changed up which pattern papers we use in the base color. Otherwise, we switched out the ribbon. Otherwise, the alternative here is pretty much copy, same stamp set, different color piggy, right? So this is a very slight alternative. Your class packet might look like this. You're going to get some of each of the colors in your class packet, or your class packet may look like this. You'll get all 3 designs, but you'll get a combination of the Timid Tiger and the Coastal Cabana. All right, so that's what the class packet will make. Now, what I want to show you guys while we're waiting for everybody to find us before we start our project today is that the Stampin' Stick card class, it features the birthday piggy. Your packet might have the materials to make it this way, might have the materials to make it this way, okay? But you don't have to use the party piggy at all right? I want to show you that. I want to visually show you that. Jan is in charge of my alternatives around here, and she is blasting it out of the park, okay? And says, and the kits are amazing. Thank you for saying that, Anne. The kits are, they're our premium product. They're our easy button product, and we call it Stamp and Stick because that's literally all you have to do. We emboss for you, so these card bases are all embossed when you get them. We cut your paper to exactly the right size. You just stick it on the card. We can't, if we stick the pieces on the card for you, then we made you a card, and we do that too. You're gonna get one of these cards in your packet, right? So we make you a card, but the packet is Stamp and Stick because that's what you have to do. You have to stamp your focal image, and then you have to stick it all down. We give you everything that you need and as much done as possible for you. So I'm glad you said that the kits are amazing, and so I could, talk a little bit about what's the difference between Stamp and Stick and anything else that we do. Well, the Stamp and Stick card class is for our crafters who have a budget of time, right? Like you're busy, you've got a lot going on in your life, you're working, you're supporting families, you're driving the school pickup pretty soon, you're very, very busy, and you just want to Stamp and Stick. We do all the rest for you. Desi just put the link to the Stamp and Stick class packets. Thank you. This is the card we're making. It's the thank you card that went in this packet. Then here's some alternatives. All right. So let me just do this for a minute. Let's stack these up because I want to show you some things because it's also made to be flexible because I know not everybody buys every bundle, right? You can't. I can't. You can't buy every bundle. So since you can't buy every bundle, and I know that, Jan's in charge of making some alternates. So let me show you. Here is design number 3. It's What's Shakin' Bacon. Here it is in both the Timid Tiger and the Coastal Cabana. You might get one or the other in your packet. here is the same card done with this birthday piggy. So maybe you got this birthday piggy. That's something that you have in your collection. So you can use the kit, add just a little bit of pecan pie cardstock. That's the one that you won't find in the kit, but there's your card. You don't have to have Party Piggy. All right, so here is card number 2. Let me show you card number 2 is Happy Birthday to You. Here it is in both versions for us. And then here is Timid Tiger with this birthday piggy and Coastal Cabana with this birthday piggy. Same kit. All right. And then for design number 1, you've got Party Piggy and Timid Tiger. Let's party. Here is this birthday piggy. And here is this birthday piggy, Coastal Cabana. So you can definitely use this kit for more than just the Party Piggy. Because I know the Party Piggy isn't everybody's cup of tea. I don't know why. It's totally my cup of tea. But I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, right? But the class packet can still be your cup of tea, even if you don't, I'm playing with lamps, I'm sorry. Even if you don't have this, the Party Piggy bundle. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it a little bit different. So maybe piggies aren't your thing at all. Here is, let me go back to card number 3. Here is card number 3 with Pocket Full of Sunshine. So our piggy, make a pocket instead. Here it is with Tune In. Here is card number 2. And it is with the Pocket Full of Sunshine and with Tune In. And then card number 1 in the packet. I'm doing it with Party Piggy, but again, here Jan did it with Pocket Full of Sunshine and Tune In. All right, so I hope that helps you see that even though I'm going to be teaching this class like this on Thursday, next Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Time, you can still get a packet and have some fun whether you have the Party Piggy bundle or not. Every one of our Stampin' Stick classes will have alternatives for you so that you can see the possibilities, all right? Ah! You guys, YouTube, Jan sent $1.99. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Thank you, Nancy. What are those like super chats, right? That just thrills me every time. I feel that is so cool. Thank you, you two. You're the best. All right, Yolanda says, very cute. Julie says, hello, my friend, long time indeed. Just returned last night from a month in Ireland. Welcome home, my friend. I'm glad to see you. Nancy says, can't say enough about your In Color Club. Well, thank you. In Color Club gets the Stampin' Sticks, the In Color focused Stampin' Sticks first, too, by the way. So we're thinking about how we might open up In Color Club to more participants, too. So if In Color Club is something that you'd like to do, the Stampin' Stick and the In Color Club are related. And you get all the Stampin' Stick PDF content first. So, and the sneak peek, and we do it together first. So just something to think about if you're looking at those in colors. There is a 2025, 2027 in color sale starting the 5th. So check that out. Let's see here. Let's see. Nadine says, love the Humble Home. Made all my Christmas cards this year. All 65 already done. It's so simple with the punch. We're going to play with it today. I know it's gone, but you know what? With the way Stampin' Up! Is doing last chance on things, and things kind of hang around and hang around and hang around and hang around until they're gone. And then you're like, oh, crud, they're gone. Guess what? We're going to do things a little bit different around Kitchen Table Stamper. It hangs around and hangs around and hangs around, and I'm going to use it. And if it's gone, it's gone. We've got fun alternatives, and Jan's been really awesome with that. And our Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social is a great place to look too. A lot and even more and more people are doing these classes. They're doing card club packets with different bundles and sharing. They're doing Stampin' Stick packets with different bundles and they're sharing. So there's resources for our creativity like that. So speaking of Humble Home, that's our next Stampin' Stick. So let me show you that. And as you can see, our card today is highly influenced. It's a little sneak peek, a little taste of the Humble Home Stampin' Stick. Humble Home Stampin' Stick is another 3-card class. There will be a packet available in the store. We're aiming for 7 to 10 days before the class. The class is already scheduled on YouTube, so you can check that out. It's right there, a reminder on the channel. Get yourself set for notifications. Our Humble Home, this is Thursday, okay? We're doing that one next week, Thursday, August 7th. Humble Home is Thursday, August 21st. So we're aiming for the packets in the store at about the 10th of August, give or take. We'll get them together as fast as we can. And when we feel like we've got them almost ready, then we'll get them in the store. All right, so that's, and then our Stampin' Stick card class for September 4th is the Tractor and Company. Now, you don't have to use Humble Home on these cards, and we'll give you some examples of what you can do. All right, but we're using Humble Home and the Stampin' Stick. And then September 4th, this is also In Color Club. This is the Darling Duckling In Color Club. So In Color Club will get that first. You guys get this July 31st, I believe, In Color Club. Let me take a look at my schedule here. Yeah, July 31st was Party Piggy. You guys got that one first. You guys get this one August 28th In Color Club, but it's Stampin' Stick card class on September 4th. September 4th, August 21st, and August 7th. All right, so those are our Stampin' Stick card classes. And since they're new around here, I figured I'd take some time to show you. Check out our YouTube channel. The classes are already scheduled there. So set yourself up with notifications and reminders. If you got this one, if you got this packet, thank you. There's still plenty available. We did increase our quantity. We increased our quantity because they were selling out so fast. You guys, they were going, the first Stampin' Stick card class packet went overnight. I woke up the next morning and they were gone. So we increased our quantity, and then over a holiday weekend, in just a matter of 2 days, we sold out of the last one. So we did increase our quantity for Party Pig, and like I said, you can do it with Party Pig if you want to, or there's plenty of other great stamp sets that can be alternatives. All right, I'm gonna look at some comments, and then we're gonna make this card. This card is a modified shortcut card sketch number 11. So if you don't have our resources, get over to the blog. We have 18 public card sketches right now. 19 and 20 will be released this summer as we do our summer sketch series. And so you can see the sketch, hopefully you can see the sketch in this card. The sketches are a place to start. They're not set in stone. I added a layer to the sketch. And since I added this layer, I shrunk these pieces and then just mirrored it. So go grab the sketches. They're a great place to start. It's good inspiration for how I was going to lay out my pieces. Did it take its own trail? Yes, it does. And that's where your creativity comes in and gets to shine. But this is what we're going to make today. So what do you guys think? I'm here to hear what you guys think. Put those comments. It shows that we have engaging content. Hey, Yolanda. Yolanda's here from California. I'm glad you're here. Tony liked and shared on YouTube. Thank you. Tony, you're one of my biggest fans. I love you. Joy Moody, thumbs up. Thank you. Those do tell YouTube it's engaging content. Then we get more views. We get more views. We find more friends. We find more friends to stamp and stick with. Tony says she's working on her turtle boxes. 16 done, 4 more, almost 4 more to go. I can't wait to see them in the craft social, my friend. And let's see here. Joyce's cute card, thank you. I appreciate that. Nancy greets the group. Hello, Nancy. And same with Jan. I love how you guys greet each other and then go and hang out in the craft social together. Kathleen says, when will you do part 2 of the Turtly Cute box for the pens and lanyards? Ooh, I don't have it scheduled for a date yet, Kathleen, but stay tuned. I'll talk about it. How about this? I'll talk about it next week. I'll make sure that I've got, I have an open spot in my calendar on August 15th that I haven't designed for yet. So it could be the 15th project, but I'm not set in stone yet. But I will talk about it next Friday so that you can have a better date. It might also pop up somewhere else. So I'll let you know. Part 2, huh? I should label them part 1 and part 2 also. Tina says, good afternoon. Hello, Tina. Good afternoon. Hey, Christina. What is a Stampin' Stick? Paula Nicely, I hope that answered your questions. It's brand new. We've done 3 Stampin' Stick card classes so far. 3? I think so. 3 Stampin' Stick card classes. Number 4 will be Party Piggy. Number 5 will be Humble Home, and number 6 will be Tractor and Company. So it's a series of card classes. They're free on YouTube and on Facebook. You can just come and watch them. And then we have a PDF that you can buy if you want to support the channel. And we have a optional class packet. And the link is in the description and in the comments for those class packets. All right, great question. Thank you very much. Tina says, hello, everyone from Maryland. Did I get all you guys up here? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey, Deborah. Deborah says, love these cards. They look beautiful. Thank you, my friend. They've been a fun expression of creativity for both Jan and I. Jan says, I love that Party Piggy. And Nancy says, love Jan's alternatives, right? It really brings the packet to life. You think maybe I'm not getting Party Piggy. But then when you see how Jan did it with Pocket Full of Sunshine and this Party Piggy and what was that third one? Tune In. And you're like, oh, wow, okay. I'll get my packet and do it with fill in the blank. What do you have that you want to use? Did you say 2 p.m. Central next Thursday? Yes, Party Piggy, 2 p.m. Central Time next Thursday. I love to watch, but almost never see you live. I'm glad you're here live. Replays are available instantly after the classes and after the lives. And we usually do a recorded video of the content. So this will have a recorded video, just the card, just me making the card. So if you want to see that, it'll be on YouTube later today and on the blog. Mary says, lovely card design. Thanks for sharing. Oh, it's my pleasure. I hope you'll go and grab the sketch and use it and then share in our craft social, Mary. Nancy says, you really make things work for us. Kitchen table stamper, you rock. Thank you. What else? Live streams are the best. That's where we get to talk. That's where we get to hang out. That's where I get to kind of unpack things that can't be told in a blog post or a picture, right? Teresa says, good morning, Marisa and crafty friends joining late. I'm glad you're here. We just talked about Stampin' Stick card class so far, Teresa. I've been given some sneak peeks, so no new sneak peeks, just details. All right, let's see how we're doing on our Facebook friends. I think I just saw my friend Veronica. There you are. Hey, Veronica. And Ann's here. Who else is here? Paula says, I'm a big fan of the Stampin' Stick classes. Thank you, Paula. I'm glad you're enjoying them. It really is for, I want to help you make cards quick. I want to help you use your supplies, whether it's the Party Piggy bundle or the Humble Home bundle or the Tractor bundle or use something else entirely. Everything's done for you. The embossing, the die cutting of the shapes and bits. All you have to do is figure out what image you want to stamp. We give you some cardstock to stamp it on. We can't stamp it for you. Stampin' Up won't let us. But you have to figure out what image you want to stamp and then glue it all together. And that's the Stampin' Stick card class packet. It's meant to be super, super easy. Hey, Natalie, I'm glad you're here. Jan says, I love my binder full of shortcut card sketches, wonder recipes, and twinkle treats, and all your wonderful resources. All right, that's good. Leads me to my last bit of housekeeping for today. Our Whimsy workshop for July is available. If you order from me in July, if you ordered anything from me in July, we haven't shown this one, you will receive the Whimsy workshop for free. Whimsy workshop is for project tutorial. And inside the Whimsy workshop is an exclusive card sketch. We don't share it anywhere else. And treat box template that we don't share anywhere else. All right, so that's July Whimsy workshop, 2 brand new card sketches, or a brand new card sketch, a brand new treat box done 2 different ways for you. So this is available for purchase for $9.99. If you ordered Stampin' Up products from me in July, you should have gotten this unless you ordered them yesterday or this week in July, and then you'll get it on Friday. Oh, Friday is today. And then you'll get it this afternoon. My assistants will send out the rest of these this afternoon. If you're a kitchenette, if you are one of my team members, you get the Whimsy workshop for free each month. You also get all the Stampin' Stick Card Class PDFs for free each month. So if you've thought about joining Stampin' Up, the kitchenettes, we'd love to have you. All right, so shortcut card sketch number 11. Let's get started. It's a super easy card, punch bundles with stamps that you don't have to color, make things really fast. We're gonna do this pink version today. The video is this version. Now, I'm using the Floral Charm Designer Series paper. You guys, this was part of our summer mini paper sampler. It was an online exclusive released last month. And if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't put the two together yet, this paper pack is absolutely gorgeous with copper clay and moody mauve. So you might have those still in your collection, or you might want to go over to kitchentablestamper.com or to MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net and get some, because it's $10.35 a pack right now. I think that they're both still in stock, copper clay and moody mauve, and they go great with that brand new paper. And instead of $14 a pack, you pay $10.35 a pack. And then when you order your $10.35 a pack cardstocks, there were blends and ink pads still available. I don't know if they are right now. I didn't check this morning, but you can get some of these things if you missed them at a discount and get the August Whimsy workshop as my gift. All right, so we're gonna do 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, like our sketch, but then we're gonna add a little fun, a little creativity, a little touch to this. I'm gonna put a 3 3/4 by 5 layer on top of that. So let's start there. I'm gonna put these guys aside. I'm gonna get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're gonna emboss this extra panel. Now, the shortcut card sketches are there to jumpstart your creativity. We have 18 of them. You can find them on the blog. Just use the categories drop-down menu on the side. If you click any of the shortcut card sketches from that menu, it'll bring up all the shortcut card sketches that we've done. Click on any of those posts and you can get the resource. If you want to buy the shortcut card sketches all compiled into one PDF document with a printable cover, you can do that in the Kitchen Table Stamper store. And I think it's $4.99, and it includes shortcut card sketch number 19 and 20, which aren't public on the blog yet. So you get 1 through 20 in a compiled PDF. So there's 2 different ways to get my sketches. You can purchase the compiled one for just the price of a cup of Starbucks. You can purchase it. It'll have all in one place, all the sketches with a printable cover, or just use the drop-down menu categories on the blog. Pick sketch 1 through 19, whichever one you want, or 1 through 18, whichever one you want to look at, and it'll pull up all of the samples that we have categorized for that sketch. And in any of those posts, when you click on them, at the bottom of the page, it'll say, click here to get your shortcut card sketch number 11, for instance, for this one. And then you can just grab that PDF resource one by one and save them to your device. So either way, the shortcut card sketches are there for you. The benefit of purchasing it is you'll get the sketches for 19 and 20 a little bit early, and it's a great way to support the channel, especially if you're your own demonstrator. You know, if you don't buy Stampin' Up products here, you can purchase that PDF, and it's kind of like a buy me a cup of coffee kind of thing. You know, those apps where you can put a little donation box, like buy me a cup of coffee. We do it and give you the compiled sketches in exchange for that. So it's a good way to support us. All right, this is just a little shabby chic. I did it with the edge of the scissor. You could do that or not do that. It's up to you. I know some of you don't roll with the shabby chic. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down. Hey Marla, I'm glad you're here. This is my optional, additional Crafty Girls Do What They Want layer. So this, what are we gonna call this one? A.5. A is our 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. A.5 is 3 3/4 by 5 embossed and distressed. Now B and C, they are both 1 by 5 inch strips, but because I squinched in for the extra layer here, I changed my measurements a little bit. I've got 1 by 4 and 3/4 by 4. So I just shortened the one a little bit and then made the other one a little bit narrow. And instead of to the right side, I'm going to flip it mirrored and put it to the left side this time. So same card sketch. It really is, don't you think? All right, yay or nay? Yes or no? Is this the same card sketch or is this a different card sketch? Oh my goodness. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. It's where I started from, just so you know. I love that I can apply my own creativity. Yes, it's the same card sketch with creativity applied. So maybe it's not a yes or no question, but I'm still going to ask yes or no. Same sketch or no? Not as the same sketch. Same sketch with creativity applied is my final answer. All right, so we've got B and C, and they're on the card. D and E are any shape of your choice. So my D, any shape of your choice, is going to be the humble home. Let's go ahead and get some ink pads and some Stampin' Pierce mats, some very vanilla cardstock. We'll do some Stampin'. While I'm setting that up, I'm going to peek over and see what you guys think. Yes, it's the same card sketch, or no, it's not. Same type of layout. Yeah, that's what Tony says. Jan says different, special edition. Yep, it's shortcut card sketch number 11, special edition, right? You guys. Nancy says, just finished shopping on Amazon. Supported you there. Thank you. Anytime you start your Amazon shopping from any one of our links, you support our business. And I appreciate that, my friend Nancy. Thank you. Same sketch, since it's made to inspire you. Teresa says it's the same. See? I think that's it. Same sketch, creativity applied, special edition, as Jan and I like to call things. Special editions happen, man. Okay, my ink for this version is Bubble Bath. I like the Bubble Bath on vanilla. It kind of tones down the purpliness of it and makes it look absolutely beautiful with the Floral Charm designer paper. Pecan Pie, Early Espresso. And then for the version I showed you earlier, if you're just joining us, there's also this one. And then for that one, we did Cloud Cover for our house, Early Espresso and Pecan Pie. All right, so let's get stamping. I've got my little house here. I'm gonna stamp that one. I'm gonna punch that one really quick because I have the little heart and window punch here, and I want to know where that's gonna land before I do my roof. And if I stamp too soon, I might cut through it with one of those little accessory pieces. All right, then I'm going to stamp my roof, and this is optional. You could just stamp your house, stamp your roof, cut out the whole thing, but Jen and I were talking about this, and we really both like the way that if you stamp it separately, you can mostly punch it out still, and when you apply it to the house, you get a nice little bit of dimension, a little bit of I don't know, it just distinguishes the roof from the building and gives it a little, it brings it front, it keeps everything flat and on one layer and one level, makes it very easy to mail in the US. You don't want it to be more than 1/4 of an inch, so that's very easy to mail, but it lifts it and adds just a bit of dimension. And we do the same thing with the door. And so yes, we did. For all those packets, we made one of these cards, and by we, I mean Jan, cut the door and the roof to give that dimension. So I stamped my door, I'm letting it dry. I'm gonna stamp my door and windows on the house. And then we're gonna piece this together to get that subtle dimension that we really love. All right, I'm going to give early espresso. I tend to smear it. So let me just put those here for a second and let them dry so I don't smear it all over. Get it on my fingers and track it all over. And we're going to talk about our sketch and our next piece. All right, so this is from More Messages. It is my, go back to my sketch, E, any shape of your choice. So I took it kind of literal from the sketch there, didn't I? And cut from Very Vanilla with the More Messages. Now, you can run this on white and vanilla, put the shapes into a container or bags that you can choose from later. Or you can take this whole big die and just use up your tiny bitty scraps. And that's what we did for this. We just laid little scraps of vanilla underneath just this part, cranked it in, cranked it out, cranked it in, cranked it out, and got all these little banners. We make a lot of thank you cards. My son Gideon helped with those. See, it takes a whole bunch behind the scenes. We are a kitchen table stamper. All right, so there's our little banner. We're gonna stamp just a note on there, and then we'll set that one aside to dry because I smear early espresso. I used to smear Old Navy or Night of Navy all the time too. I don't know, I haven't used it in a while, but those two colors for some reason are like extra smeary. I'm like a magnet for smearing those. All right, let me get some scissors and we're gonna assemble our house, add that extra little bit of dimension. The nice part is with the punch, it does most of the cutting for you. You just go in and trim off the roof. Leave that little tiny bit of vanilla because that's what gives it that dimension, that it moves it to forward, which is nice. It gives it perspective. That's what that is. Where is it on the perspective? Well, it's closer to the eye because of that little extra layer and that little bit of vanilla. And then the door, I like how it finishes it to leave a little bit of vanilla. So that's what we're gonna do. They're nice, easy cutting too. So if you don't like the fussy kind, if you like the easy kind of cutting, this is the easy kind. If you like the no kind of cutting, just stamp the house, then stamp the roof right on above it, then stamp the door right on, punch it out, and be done. It is okay. All right, little glue. Where's my fine tip glue bottle? And how are you guys doing? Are you still there? Are you sticking with me? Smearing Old Navy is a completely different thing. Oh, it sure is. Haven't been in one of those in a long time. All right, a little bit of glue on the vanilla space where the roof is going to live. And then a little bit of glue on the door. And then there's our little house. And it's a little thing. It's a little difference, but it finishes off that door to have the little vanilla and brings it forward in the scene. Same with the roof. All right, let's get that on the card. Where's our sketch? We need our sketch. And this can go over here because it is casting a good shadow. I've lost my sketch. There's my sketch. Now we're mirroring our sketch. And here's our sample. Good. We're going to add this little guy. I've got one more bit that's die cut already. This is from the Charming Day dies. It's the dies that coordinate in the suite with the designer series paper. And I cut that from Mossy Meadow. I'm going to pop a little half a dimensional just on the end here. Grab my skinny little glue bottle and put some glue. Put some glue randomly on the card as I drop it. Live video, can't edit that out. Hey Linda, I'm glad you're here. Happy Friday. Jen says I miss Very Vanilla envelopes. Me too. I hope they come around again. It would be good Very Vanilla with this one. How about Facebook? How are my Facebook guys doing it? Hey, Tamara's here. Joan's here. Hello from Washington State. Oh, Jan says different sketch. And says, yes, the same sketch with a creative twist. I like that. Anne says, Jana's amazing. Isn't she? If you guys don't know Jan's one of our moderators on the Craft Social. She's responsible for our creativity on the alternatives. Yeah, just hang out with us. You'll get to know Jan and Nancy too. Nancy and Tony are my biggest fans on the live. Oh, you guys. But all these characters are hang out in the Craft Social. So come get to know us all a little better there, especially the people who are kitchen table stamper team, right? You'll get to know a lot of us in the Craft Social. Okay, so I took this ribbon and took it apart. Let me switch my view so I can see what I'm doing. Teresa is making some little boxes while I listen and watch. Yay! I love it. The whole purpose of everything I do is to get you crafting, to get you using those supplies you bought. So I love to hear that you're crafting and watching. Anybody else crafting and watching? This is the ribbon from this charming suite. It coordinates with the dies we used for this and the paper. It's I like this in place of like a strip of designer paper. So let me show you our upcoming Humble Home Stampin' Stick class and show you how I used the ribbon two ways. We're gonna use it, I like to use it this way, like a strip of designer paper. Just put it on there with some tear and tape. And it's relatively flat and adds some amazing texture. So the same way I would use a strip of designer series paper is how I'd use this ribbon. Or, like we're doing today, we're gonna take it apart. And when you take it apart, it's a 4-strand braid, and each of those braids is 3 strands. And it's like linen thread, but a little bit more rustic. It's a little rough. It separates into 12 strands. And what I'm doing is I'm going to take 2 strands and I'm going to tie a double bow with the 2 strands and put it on a glue dot. And I have 2 left from when we were making thank you cards. So I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to use one of the ones that I have here. I've got a bit more die cutting done somewhere. I lost my little key, you guys. Hold on. I didn't really lost my little key. I've just made a complete mess, and I'm sure it's right here in my mess somewhere. I think. I'm about to go cut another key instead of keep looking. Oh, I found it. It fell on the floor. Everything falls on the floor. Yesterday in the In Color Club, I dropped my dingles on the floor, and then I rolled over them with the chair, and then I stuck half the dingles to the floor. What happens at In Color Club stays at In Color Club. So this is pecan pie, a little key. The key comes from, if you haven't seen this one yet, then you haven't been watching me because I can't put it down. The Tags to Go dies. They have a couple of vintage keys, a little lock, some great tags, good die set. The little like motel key tag, tiny little hearts that are great for embellishments. Awesome die set. I have 2. Go get you one. We're going to add a little bit of, let's do this first. Let's stick our bow to the top of the key and then add a little glue to the back of the key. And of course, it's the perfect embellishment with Humble Home. So if you have the Humble Home bundle and you don't have tags to go, you need it because then you can make all the little key embellishments for your Humble Home cards. Great for Christmas, but as you can see, great for any time. Just a note with the Humble Home. I'm going to add some of these antique pearls to give a little bit of vintage shine. And there we go. Shortcut card sketch number 11. Creativity added. All right, let me get my take your pick tool. All right, you guys have any questions about the Stampin' Stick card class or this project or shortcut card sketches, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. If you'd like to purchase some of these products, you can go Stampin' Up! Products, MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net. If you're looking for class packets, there's a home on the blog. Just go to kitchentablestamper.com and click shop. Once you've clicked the Kitchen Table Stamper store or kitchentablestamper.com/shop, then product filter category and click class packets. You'll find any class packets that we have as we release them. Our class packets are limited edition. We do not make more, so get them while you can. The Party Piggy, the actual Party Piggy class packet is linked or is pinned in the comments, and then the category for class packets is in the description. Jan says she's working on her July Whimsy workshop. Are you having fun? Do you love it? Oh, you guys, if you haven't seen that Whimsy workshop, you can get that one in the Kitchen Table Stamper store also. It's in our PDF store. We've got all the Stampin' Stick classes in there. We've got the Whimsy workshops. We've got all kinds of great PDFs for you. We've got the shortcut card sketch binder. That's the compiled is in there. So check that out. Kitchen Table Stamper PDF stores where you'll get the Stampin' Stick and the sketches. All right, you guys. What else? What else do we have to talk about? I'll see you Thursday at 2 for the Party Piggy Stampin' Stick card class. You can join us either on YouTube or Facebook, or both. Some of you join me on both, 2 p.m. on Thursday. Let's see here, next Friday. Where's my schedule? See, I need a schedule to know if I'm coming or going. Next Friday, I think we started our shortcut card sketch. Yeah, August 7th, we're doing the Party Piggy Stampin' Stick card class. And then Friday at noon, we start our summer sketch series, and we're going to be introducing you to shortcut card sketch number 19. You get it if you buy the compiled, so you can get it soon. But we'll be releasing 19 on next Friday at noon. Brenda says, I love your PDFs. Thank you. I really have come a long way on that. If you go back far enough, we've come a long way on PDFs. I'm glad you've noticed. Thank you for noticing. Jessica says, beautiful cards. Nancy says, tech God's willing and microphones charged, right, Nancy? I'm not plugged into the wall today. How about making a pig Frankenstein for Halloween? Oh, a green one, a green pig with the, just add some of those straight across, like the flat top fringe that the Frankenstein has, and make him out of lemon lime twist. Oh my gosh. Desi says, I like Frankenstein pig. Yolanda says, thanks, it was great. I'll be listening, and then I'll be listening to the rest in the car. Oh, it's just chatter from here on out, Yolanda. Have a great day, my friend. Thanks for joining me live. Tony says, my littles just showed up. My daughter-in-law may be going into labor. Oh, let us know in the craft social. We want updates. Have fun with the littles. All right, you guys. I'm glad you like the card. Thank you. Let's see. Great cards. Those tags and dies are awesome and a keeper. Yes, those tags to go dies are a keeper. I love the idea of taking apart the ribbon. You get 2 for 1. Buy the braided trim, get the linen thread for free, right? Buy this one, get that one free. And you can use them both ways together, which really adds some interest to your cards. I love it too. Hey, Gian, I'm glad you're here. Nancy Sue says, just love these cards. Oh, thank you, my friend. Then you'll love the Humble Home Stampin' Stick. We'll be doing the Piggies on Thursday, August 7th, Humble Home Thursday, August 21st, and Tractor and Company September 4th. Of course, you don't have to use the bundle I use. Shake it up. and then share in the craft social. If you guys don't know about the craft social, the link's in the description below. Head over there and keep the fun rolling. All right, you guys, I will see you Thursday for Stampin' Stick. Have a great weekend, everybody.